away for this window. These are the games over the weekend. Croatia play Turkey. That's huge, especially for Turkey. They're 0-2. Turkey 2-0 and top the group here in Group D. And then Netherlands play Turkey in Turkey again. It's tough on the Netherlands. It's supposed to be a home window for them, double home window. And this is the group as we look. Croatia sit atop. Netherlands and Sweden both on 3 points each. Turkey at the bottom with no wins. Just 6 points separate Netherlands and Sweden on points difference. Here's Sweden being introduced. They've got 6 new players in from the last window. Schuberg, Anderson, Ramstedt, Masamba, Coutinho and Nathan Dorrit in. No Ludwig Hackinson, the Bilbao player who was massive against Turkey in that huge win. And they shot 50% from behind the three-point line against Turkey in the win. And 18 of 20 free throws, they were huge. And Hackinson led the way with Lofberg also, who is playing today. He had 14 points, 2 of 2 from behind the arc. So it was 2 very different performances by Sweden. Just inspirational against Turkey, having lost to Croatia. And the Netherlands also beat Turkey 72-65 with a huge game by Charlen Kloof, number 90 for the Netherlands. 27 points in 32 minutes, 5 of 9 from 3, 6 of 6 from free throw line. 28 efficiency, just the 10 points against Croatia. But it's tough to have 2 massive games in the window, and that's why Croatia will be so happy that they are 2-0. And there is Charlen Kloof. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be an extreme matchup. Both teams need the W. Let's pause for the national anthems. And even with no crowds in the arena, the national anthem still grab your attention, and you can see the intensity and the emotion in the players. And it's been a tough year for everybody around the world, and FIBA have done a great job being able to put on these EuroBasket qualifiers in a safe window. As we look at the referees, It's Tanal Suslov from Estonia, Sergei Belyakov from Russia, and Paulo Marquez from Portugal. Always top officials at the FIBA events, wherever and whatever they are and wherever they are held around the country. Of course, it's around the world. Continental Cup qualifiers all over the world. Asia Cup, America Cup, and AfroBasket. And we are concentrating on EuroBasket 2022 qualifiers. These teams want to get in the top 3 of this group to progress. And it's going to be a 4-team hosting in Czech Republic, Italy, Georgia, and Germany. And it's going to be held between the 17th and 29th of August 2021. Of course, it's been put back because of the coronavirus pandemic. Now we'll look at the rosters for Sweden as you look at Hugo Lopez Munez, 45-year-old Spanish head coach for Sweden. But both teams are going to be so pleased that they were able to beat Turkey. And Turkey had a wretched EuroBasket qualification window, and the head coach has lost his job on the back of that, and they've just replaced the head coach, Turkey, prior to this window. But Sweden, as I say, bringing in 6 new players, but retaining Borg, Cherepovich, Lindqvist, Spires, Jan Pantsar, plays at Real Madrid. High hopes for that young player. And Johan Lofberg, 14 points against Turkey and 8 points in the loss versus Croatia. So Sweden on -9 in the plus-minus, and Turkey in -3. So just 6 points. So this is a huge matchup, and they play again in Sweden in the next window in next February. Of course, next summer is the Olympics. So then 2022 will be EuroBasket. As we looked at EuroBasket finals, Hugo Lopez Munez has been with Sweden since 2018. World Cup qualification first round, and he's coaching CB Valladolid as well, LAB Oro, and as assistant coach at Real Madrid and head coach at Van Labrada. And there is the head coach of the Netherlands, Maurizio Buscaglia of Italy, 51-year-old, been with the Netherlands since 2019. He's 1-1, of course, in the EuroBasket qualifiers. And when he was with Trento in 2015-2016, he was the Euro Cup and Italian League Coach of the Year. So plenty of experience, plenty of top players, young and not so young on both teams. As we look at the Netherlands, they have gone and they trust youth. Key van der Verst, look out for him. Yannick Frenke as well, 11 points versus Croatia. 16 points versus Turkey. And Shane Hammack is in. Jan van Zegeren will start. He didn't play against Turkey, but highly thought of player. Playing with Valladolid in the LAB Euro this season. Emmanuel Zaguisi as well is in, but Charles Kloof was the hero against Turkey. Is he going to be the hero? Who's going to be the hero for this game? The game of the 2 teams that would have been fighting for third. You look at Croatia and Turkey's FIBA ranking, way above Netherlands and Sweden, and it just shows how competitive these EuroBasket qualifiers are, and any team can beat any team. And Netherlands FIBA ranked 44, Sweden ranked 55, but there's nothing between them. Well, there's 6 points between them in relation to their plus-minus points scored, points conceded in their first 2 games against Turkey and Croatia. Just moments away from tip. Don't forget, you can Hashtag EuroBasket. Get involved on the social media, and also download the EuroBasket app, EuroBasket 2022 app. It's full of information about these two teams, any teams you need, any player you need information on. Some great articles, just previews and of games and reviews, and we are underway. Netherlands in the orange, Sweden in the dark uniform with the yellow trims. First offense to the Netherlands is good for 2. And we are off and running. Look out for the 3-point percentages. And shot is straight up, no hesitation there, and it's tipped in for 2. So 2-zip becomes 2-2 very early here in Turkey, or hosting this bubble here at the Sinodum Arena in Istanbul. Shots up and just off. Ahmed Karazi with the rebound, getting really active underneath. Spin move, but loses possession does Christopher Sherapowicz. He had a big window as well. 12 points against Turkey, 3 of 7 from behind the arc. They absolutely shot the lights out. 15 of 30 from behind the arc against Turkey. 50%, just 28% against Croatia in the loss. Inside, great pass. What a block at the rim. Not in this house, says Nicholas Spires. What a block. But the 3 is short. Not a lot of air in that shot, but they get the offensive rebound. Extra pass. Shots up from the corner is good for 3. Christopher Sherapowicz, he had a big game against Turkey back in February, carrying on his good work. 9 months later. Shots up, another tip this time. Jan van Segeren. Oh, blocked again. What a block. That's 2 massive blocks we've had so far. There's Tobias Borg. Check these blocks out right at the rim. I think that was Van Segeren. Denzel Anderson in the post. And another block on the weak side. Again. Big time rim protection by the Netherlands. That was Van Segeren as well. He's having a block party here at the Sinodum Arena in Istanbul. Charles Kloof. Deep 3 is just short. And they get the rebound. Masamba. Spin, dribble, penetrate, kick. It's just short for 3. 3 was up from Borg. And Masamba plays his basketball in Lilia. Pull up J is just off. Leon Williams across to Kloof. Oh, nice play on the... And this time they get it to go. And Jan van Zangeren. It's really had a massive impact. Both ends of the floor. 2 blocks for Van Segeren. They're going to throw it down. Are they? It's a layup. Great 2-man play. Perfect execution of 2-on-1 between Worthy de Jong, the captain. Good deflection there by Kloof. He gets it straight back from Worthy de Jong. And he scores and will go to the line for the bonus. Charles Kloof playing at Fuenlabrada this year in the ACB, but just massive in the February window to help Netherlands get past Turkey, and he's already having a positive impact here. 4-point lead for the Netherlands. Inside, double teamed, and ball stripped away from Christopher Sherapowicz, just going inside. And Worthy de Jong with the foul. Kloof had Sherapowicz initially, and then de Jong with the foul. Sherapowicz, and he goes all the way to the basket, and this time he finishes. Van Zegeren wasn't able to make the block that time. Kloof, high screen from Van Zegeren. Kloof, oh, nice play, and he protected the ball perfectly as he drove to the basket. They're going to have to deal with Charles Kloof. Any team that plays Netherlands has to deal with him. Oh, wide open free throw line jump shot for Jean Pansar. Nice job by the Real Madrid star and Sweden star. Kloof going one-on-one against Tobias Borg. Now he's on the switch up. He's going to be off on the three. Ball's loose. Shots up for Sweden is just off by Borg. And Netherlands in the orange. And a big collision there, and Denzel Anderson knocking Kloof to the floor. Just wanted to stop the transition. See it again, he just moved to his right, Kloof, and knocked to the floor. Correct call. Substitutions in Jito Kok. Hamid Karazi, hands off. A wide open shot in the corner is just off for Worthy de Jong, and defensive rebound. Tobias Borg, shots up by Spires. Nicholas Spires already had a big block. There's been some great action underneath the hoop, and now Kloof in the corner, just off. And Pansar with the tip rebound to himself, looking very lively early on. And almost a travel, yes. Just got caught, just got held up trying to decide was he going to finish from the left side of the basket, and then last second had to kick it back out, and he'd already taken his third step. Good call by the officials. 3 windows for this EuroBasket 22 qualification. They've already had 2 games in February, as we've spoke about. 2 games today and Sunday, then 2 more games in February will decide the finalists. Penetrate kick, almost stolen. Shots up from deep is just short by the Netherlands. They get the offensive rebound. Leon Williams with that offensive rebound. And good defense by Sweden there. Back to Pansar. Good job by Schuberg on the steal. Lofberg in motion, out to the corner, extra pass. 3 is up and no good as a air ball, unfortunately, for Sweden. But we're tied at 11. Both teams 1-1. Both teams beat Turkey, lost to Croatia in February. Just a 6-point better differential for Netherlands puts them ahead. This is the first meeting of the 2 teams. who were the two lowest ranked teams in this group. Netherlands 44, Sweden 55, and now the teenage sensation playing his basketball in the Basketball Champions League with Ostend. Van der Verst is in. Ball's loose, and ball's loose again into the hands of Pansar. Left hand dribble. Oh, beautiful fake, but he can't get it to go. Ball, Tobias Ball, he really got Van der Verst up in the air. They just couldn't get it to finish off the glass. Substitutions for Sweden. Alexander Lindqvist is in. Van der Verst having a great season with Ostend. Of course, they beat San Pablo Burgos in the group stages of the Basketball Champions League, the reigning champion San Pablo Burgos of that competition. Nice jump hook by Jito Kok. Had 2 points in the win against Turkey, and that was a dunk. So he's just got 2 points there. Oh, great tap pass. Such a pity they couldn't finish. Can they get the score off the offensive rebound? Yes, they can. Nice job on the three-point shot. Alexander Lindqvist. What's it, Johan Lofberg? Ball's loose. Balls to the top. Shane Hamnick's in. Shots up, just off by Van der Verst. And good offensive hustle there by Yannick Franke. Oh, shots up off the inbounds, and it's good for two. Yannick Franke. He had 16 points in the win v Turkey back in February. Nice inbounds play, really simple. Nice pass in by Van der Verst. Sweden trying to respond. And Lindqvist trying to dribble in along the sideline there, gets the ball knocked loose. And Netherlands forcing the turnover. Van der Verst. Wrap-around pass, but misdirected. 2-on-1 for Sweden. And they get it to finish off the offensive glass. Tobias Ball, good job there following up. Picking up the miss layup. And Sweden take the lead here into the last minute of the first quarter. Van der Verst. Good defense, good spell this by Sweden. Get the score off the offensive rebound, and then they get the defensive stop. And Pansar looking really sharp. He just had 2 points in the win v Turkey, 7 in the loss v Croatia. Pansar, 4-second differential between game and shot clock. High screen coming from Lindqvist. And Pansar stops, goes, and there's a whistle. I think he's foul going to the basket. So here, go to the line for 2 shots. And knocks down both free throws. Final seconds, pass ahead. Oh, big block again! And the long-range heave is just short. Great defense by both teams, but the latest big block was from Sweden, and they finished the quarter leading the Netherlands. It's Netherlands 15, Sweden 18. Just showing you the highlights there of a very entertaining first quarter. Sweden lead by 3 in this big matchup. And we just see some of the stats going through. Both teams firing up the three-pointer early, and there's the EuroBasket app. Highlights, you can download it for free on the App Store. I thoroughly recommend it. So, second quarter action underway. Sweden with the first option, Panzer. To Lofberg, kicks it all the way out, wide open, 3 is just off. For Jan Panzer. They get the offensive rebound again, that's Sweden's 6th offensive rebound, and they just can't get the 3 to go. Not making full use of getting these extra possessions, but showing great intent and hustle. Oh, good attack, but great defense without fouling. And then the tip in by Jito Kok. Great hustle at both ends of the floor and the offensive rebounding. Nice inbounds, wide open pass. And Adam Randstad straight into the game, and nice play there by Sweden. 3-point lead restored. Van der Verst. Wide open. Steps in for the 2. Is just off. For Emmanuel Zaguizi. Fade away is good. Johan Lofberg, 14 points against Turkey back in February. And that was a really nice fade and the biggest lead of the game for either team. Sweden by 5. Foul by Ramstedt. Inbounds. Let's see what they can create here. Good defense by Sweden, making them throw it long. Now they're going to have to start right from half court for the offense. High screen coming by Kopp. Shots up, and shot is good. Shane Hamnick plays for Joost United, and he's putting up big numbers for them in the short season. Of course, in the Netherlands, let's just watch this three go up, and it went in. Krzysztof Sierapowicz, he's off again from behind the arc, and it's a potential 4-point play for the Swedish star, playing at Obradoiro in Espanyol. Plays with Spires there, but the Dutch league, if you read the Jeff Taylor column, it's been a really strange time for Netherlands basketball. Their league was suspended because of the COVID crisis as Sierapowicz knocks down the free throw for the 4-point play. It was suspended in October because of the problems with COVID. They haven't played league basketball since, as they turn it over, so they could be a bit shaky. Certainly in the initial stages here as Sweden start to take control. And nice finish underneath by Ramstedt. He's had a really good influence on this game. Excuse me, Lindqvist. Alexander Lindqvist. Nice finish by him. But Netherlands league, and a lot of these players in the national team for the Netherlands play in the Netherlands league, has not been able to take place since early to mid-October. Let's listen in to the Netherlands timeout.
So, open stance, open stance, open stance. This move, open stance, and ready to add. Use small, don't cut the screen. Don't cut this screen, but the 9. Between the small switch, and now we keep the blue defensive line. It's okay, it's okay. It's one dribble and off, small, small. Switch and blue defense.
Just settling things down there. They're 8 down now, the Netherlands, and as I was saying, their league was suspended, so players haven't been able to play contact basketball, but they've had a longer training camp. Worthy Jeong was in interviews leading up to this tournament, says he feels motivated, more prep time, but they're trying to integrate the new players coming in. Johan van Zegeren, I mean, he's had a good start. Shane Hamnick. You know, players that have played with the national team before and are back in the fold for this window, which is different from so many others. Different from anything that's gone before, and straight out of the timeout. Shane Hamnick, who I just spoke about, goes straight to the basket. 26-year-old player. 17.5 points a game for Joost United in the Dutch league. Lofberg's coming out for Sweden. Handoff. Oh, good block coming from the side. That was Tim Schuberg who's just come in. Let's just check this out. Borg is trying to... Excuse me, Yannick Franke with the shot there. Borg was trying to catch him up. And that was a definite foul. Even though Tobias Borg is not too impressed. So 3 free throws for Yannick Franke. Was a big part of the win against Turkey, 16 points, 6 of 8 from the free throw line in that game. Knocks down his first. 2 rebounds, 11 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. Against Croatia, playing his club basketball in Nancy, France. And nothing but net there. This is a good response out of the timeout for Sweden. They've got the 2 points. And now potentially another 3, and that's beautiful free throw shooting. Great concentration. Good arc and rotation on the ball. Just a 3-point lead now for Sweden. Yannick 100% from the charity stripe. Bit of trap happening as Pansic just gets through. Layups too strong along the baseline. Good rebound by Adam Randstedt. And Netherlands right to the basket. Can't get it to go though. And good hustle by Mohamed Karazi and the possession arrow. And good job by both players really hustling, and the possession stays with Netherlands. Who can tie the game? Hamniks in for the Netherlands, inside. Attempted back cut by Hamniks. And little jump hook, no good. And Ramstedt, 25-year-old Södertälje Kings player, has again a lot of the Swedish roster play for that team. And ball's knocked loose from Pansar, and it's 2-on-2 all the way to the basket. And a lot of contact there. Sharapovic feeling his right side of his face there as Yannick Franke came steaming in towards the basket. Left hand dribble, and his right elbow as he's attempted to make the shot has made contact. Not sure if they're going to have another look at that. I think Hugo Lopez Munoz is saying, was that a natural movement of Franke's right elbow? The referees are happy with it. He's to the line. And Ramstedt comes out. Good minutes by him. Franke at the line. And he knocks down the free throw. And he's up to 7 points. 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Just a 1-point lead for Sweden, ticking down to halfway through the second quarter. Here in Istanbul, the Istanbul bubble for Group D. Turkey and Croatia are up next in this group. Fade away off one leg. Great defense by Shane Hamnick. Shots up and good for 3, and Sweden take the lead, and Pansar knocks down a 3. Just had 2 points against Turkey in the massive win. He's already bypassed that, or surpassed that, but straight back down is Franke, following up his free throws with a 3-pointer. Things heating up here between Sweden and the Netherlands. And Tobias Borg attacking the basket, turning the corner. And Thomas van der Mar's in the game. Tobias Borg, 29 minutes versus Turkey for 6 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 6 of 6 from the line in that historic win. $11 points, 8 rebounds in the loss versus Croatia, so he's been performing very consistently for his team. 3-point lead now for Sweden, and the left-hand drive is good for Williams. Leon Williams with the left-hand layup. These teams so evenly matched. It's going to be dramatic. If nothing else, what a fantastic three. Wonderful arc. The ball just was almost hung up in midair and it just dropped straight through the hoop. Tobias Borg heating up off the dribble there. Left-hand dribble again to the bucket. And Shane Hammack. Attempted block by Sherapowicz, but there was a foul called. Substitution, Sherapowicz coming out. There's 2 fouls, so just protecting him. Shane Hammack, Yoast United, 17.5 points, 10.5 rebounds, 7 assists. Last game played 8th of October in the Netherlands League, which of course has been suspended for the time being. Hopefully that can get back underway. But still. And off the glass, that's beautiful by Yannick Franke. He is playing really well. And Netherlands have come storming back. Sweden are holding tight. It's all tied up. And it's time out for Sweden. We're tied at 36 here in the Sinodrome Arena in Istanbul. Let's listen in to the timeout.
Whether we play sit down, we play whatever it is. And then if we get beat on the cross out foul, then we're not in the zone. And if we are in the zone, so don't let them score layups. I mean, now they just making free throws or layups. We're doing a good job here. Keep your man in front of you. Keep your man in front of you. And here, they switching up all speed. Sometimes that's a speed to take. And be aggressive. They're not going back because we know aggressive to the floor. Now, keep going. Motion pop. Motion pop. They're switching this one. And you go.
Welcome back. We're just looking at some highlights. That's a tough shot. Great touch. Nice fake. And just avoiding the block from Spires. Yeah, Masamba taking the fake on the perimeter. Great concentration from Yannick Franke. So I said pre-game, this is a Netherlands home bubble under normal circumstances. So they're playing in Turkey and they've got to treat it like a home game. No fans, unfortunately, but great drama and wonderful atmosphere being created by the teams themselves. Ball movement by Sweden. Masamba, free throw line, jump shot is good for Johan Lofberg. That was well-designed play there by Sweden. Screen and re-screen. Yannick Franke can't get free from Masamba. Good defense by Masamba, but they almost get it back. Franke got it stolen and he punches the ball in frustration. Gotta be careful of that. Referees allowing that to go. But great reaction from Franke. Off as soon as he lost the ball, he tried to win it straight back, and As De Jong said, leading up to this game, he feels motivated, good atmosphere in the team. They're having to deal with a lot of issues as the shot goes up for a long three. Massive rebound by Lofberg. An attack, penetrate, kick, extra pass. They're starting to fizz the ball around. Masamba penetrate and kick, and three is just off. And heavy fall there by Denzel Anderson. And Tobias Ball just making sure he's okay. And Frank is saying, what else could I do? And I sort of agree there that he ended up making a back. Franke comes out, really good game so far for the Dutch star. Lofberg not giving him any room there. Masamba. Lofberg back to Masamba. Shot clock running down. Long two is off. Trying off the glass, but rims out. Here comes the Netherlands. And Shane Hamnick turns it over. Here comes Tobias Ball, and it's blocked. Great reaction and way to get back by Shane Hamnick, but Tobias Ball gets back. He repays the compliment. Both teams just hustling so well and covering the footage of the court so well. Inside, Spires is fouled by Thomas van der Mars. Two shots now for Nicholas Spires. Lennon Obradoiro with Sherapowicz. 12 points, 3 of 7. Spires knocks the free throw down. He had 4.6 rebounds against Turkey in the big win in the last window. They've got another big game on their hands now against Netherlands, the other team to beat Turkey in this group in that window. And there's an offensive foul. Some finger pointing by Williams and Kloof. Johan van Zegeren in the game as well. Let's see what happens. And Kloof just brushes Tobias Ball aside with his right arm there. Too much activity there, Kloof, with his second foul. He's got to be careful. He won't want to pick up his third here. They might try and run Kloof into some screens. Ball bringing it back out. Masamba, high screen from Spires. Shots up from deep. It's good for three. That was beautifully designed. Lofberg for three there. Oh, deep three, miles out for Netherlands, no good. And another turnover for the Netherlands. Bit of a loose pass there by Van Zegeren. Lofberg in traffic, kicks it out. Masamba, extra pass, shots up from deep, just short by Denzel Anderson. Samba with the foul. Now Sweden up by 6. They had the 8-point lead earlier. The Netherlands came all the way back. Now Sweden just imposing themselves again with some good ball movement. Charles Kloof. Massive last window in the Turkey win. 32 minutes, 27 points as he continues to play well for his country. Up to 7 points. Yannick Franke leads the way for the Netherlands with 12. Anderson, bounce pass inside. Oh, another step back, no good for Johan Lofberg. Kloof on the run, we're into the last 30 seconds. That was a slightly wild shot. I think they want the maybe try and get a 2 for 1, but they're not going to have much time if Sweden run this all the way down. There's only 1 second differential between game and shot clock. 4-point lead for Sweden. Can they increase that? Time running down, just 5 seconds on the shot clock. Shots up, and it's just off right. There is time. And just after the buzzer sounds for half time, Netherlands get the shot off. But what a up and down first half. And at half time here in Istanbul, Netherlands 38, Sweden 42. Here's some stats from the first half. Sweden 9 of 21, 6 of 17 from 3, 86% from the free throw line, 10 of 10 for Netherlands. Both teams doing a great job from the free throw line. 20 and 19 rebounds, 10 assists to Sweden, 7 to Netherlands. 10 turnovers to the Netherlands. They need to try and reduce those. And the top scorers, Franke and Lofberg for Netherlands and Sweden, followed by Kloof, Hamik for Netherlands and Sherapowitz. And Pantsal with 7. That's 5 more than he got against Turkey in their big win. Of course, both teams beat Turkey. Both teams lost to Croatia, and now it's the time to go head-to-head. As we look at the best plays from the first half. As we look at the highlights, hope you're enjoying the first half. Such big games. And the biggest scoring run for the Netherlands, 9-5 and 20-28. Was the biggest lead, the biggest scoring run for Sweden. Netherlands have led for 3 minutes 33 and Sweden have led for 13 minutes plus. Netherlands had 16 turnovers in their loss against Croatia. It's just things they've got to really tighten up on. Sweden have been averaging 20 turnovers a game, so both teams got things to think about. And that was another good block. There's been some wonderful blocks at the rim. Highlight plays from both teams on the defensive end, and tough shot, that one-footed fadeaway, but ball came out to Pansar and he gratefully knocked down the 3, and that was beautiful as well. Yannick Franke playing great for his country, the Nancy and Dutch star. So I hope you're enjoying the action here in Turkey. (20-12) points in the paint for the Netherlands and 13-6 to Sweden for second chance points. Both teams really going after it with the offensive rebound action and hustle. And then Sweden, to get back into this lead, really started moving the ball around, and that was a nice play. Screen set on the ball. And they made the 3. So top scorer for Sweden is Christopher Sherapowitz, 9 points. 2 of 4 from behind the arc, 1 of 2 from 2, and he can really fill up the stat sheet. 12 big points against Turkey and 7 rebounds in the last window, carrying up the good work. And Yannick Frank, I've really been impressed with him. 12 points, 2 of 3 from 2, 1 of 2 from 3, and he has done a bit of everything. That's a beautiful fate because they have to respect his three-point shot. Did the correct thing, had to avoid 2 defenders, got past Masamba and then had to avoid the defensive block as well. So it's half time. I'll leave you with the best plays of EuroBasket to come, and I'll be back for the second half. Don't go anywhere.
Turkey look to make the fast start. Great defense from the Dutch.
Richard has the ball taken away. Behind the back pass, a little bit of razzle-dazzle by Spain. Gets it to Zayed, and he goes up for the dunk, and he's fouled. What a moment for Spain here in Cluj-Napoca.
A good score from Pustanov. The three from the half! Schreiner makes it! Wow, what a three from Schreiner from the half. Look at this one, he gets it.
Big time shot. Look at this. What a pass, and the big throwdown by Mbai.
Foul here, Latvia. They're going to have to do so at some stage. Bulgaria did a good job there of just ticking. Oh, he's made it! That is remarkable. Absolutely remarkable from D-Boss. And that surely will be that. Well, that is one of the best shots you will see in every single qualifying window over the next 12 months.
Welcome back, and just looking at Yannick Franke with his points for this game. 12 points. And for Sweden, Lofberg 10 points. Spires 5 rebounds, Pansar 4 assists. Corazzi, leading rebounder for Netherlands with 4 rebounds. Worthy Dijon with 2 assists. Assist to turnover for Netherlands. 7 assists and 10 turnovers. They're going to want to have more assists than turnovers ideally. And Sweden. Lofberg with 10 points, 4 rebounds. And Pansar leading the assists there for Sweden with 4 assists. Big game this for both teams, but especially Netherlands. This would have been their home double game window. And then the next window they'd be going to Sweden to, if the coronavirus pandemic allows, or we may be back in another window in February, another bubble central venue in February, depending on where the coronavirus is and what FIBA thinks is the safest way to go forward for these qualifiers. It's just a great credit to FIBA that these games are going ahead, and they're going ahead safely. There has been some bumps on the road, there has been some issues, but it's being dealt with. And the main thing is we have basketball for you, and it's the opener for the EuroBasket Qualifiers, Sweden versus the Netherlands. It's on livebasketball.tv. And if you download the app, the EuroBasket Qualifiers app, the 4 hosts, Czech Republic, Georgia, Italy and Germany, are awaiting the teams that finish in the top 3 of their respective group. And there's Sharapau, it's 9 points. 2 of 4 from behind the arc. He was big for Sweden in February and big now. But if you have a host in your group, which this group doesn't, then they automatically qualify. If they finish in the top 3 as well, then there's only 2 other spots to be filled. So just moments away from the second half. So we're back underway. Sweden with the first possession. If you're just joining us, a very good afternoon. And what a start, especially if you're a Swedish supporter. Tobias Ball just straight to the basket. What an explosion of speed and talent. And he gets to the hoop. He's a great player. Real close attention from Charles Kloof. But he finishes and he knocks down the shot. He looks away before the ball had even found the bottom of the net. He knew that was down, and Ball up to 10 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. No Ludwig Hackinson, who had an inspirational game against Turkey on this occasion. But Sweden still have plenty of talent. Great up fake by De Vries, but he just can't get it to go. And nice pass and catch and finish by Denzel Anderson, playing for the Norrköping Dolphins. Playing his club basketball there. As I said, pre-game, 6 players in for Sweden for this window. 6 new players in. Borg, Sarabarowicz, Lindqvist, Spires, Pansar and Lofberg. Joined by the other 6, and the players that played in February are the leaders on this team. And they just need able support to be able to manage this Netherlands team. But at the moment, Sweden bursting into a 9-point lead. It's a 5-0 run to start this quarter for Sweden. And it's the biggest lead of the game for either team. Van der Verst passes out. Attack off the left dribble. Good help defense. Great job. Defense without fouling. And frustration just starting to come in for the Netherlands players here. It's Worthy de Jong just couldn't get it to go, but he immediately tries to get the ball back, the Netherlands captain. De Vries with the inbounds. Shots up. Just off for Netherlands. Ball's loose, and here comes Borg leading the charge for Sweden. Behind the back. Shots up for 3, just short by Anderson. Another offensive rebound for Sweden, and Masamba gets the offensive rebound, and again Anderson just short on 2 occasions there, back to back. Kloof hesitates, goes, and lots of help coming across. Spires right in there. I think Kloof will be going to the line. Kloof at the line, made his debut for the Dutch national team in EuroBasket 2015, where the Netherlands finished 21st. In fact, a lot of this roster played in that tournament. Yannick Franke, Leon Williams, Worthy de Jong, Kloof, Karazi, Schaffner, who was in this training squad and played in the last window. But Kloof just exploded onto the EuroBasket scene as he knocks down the free throws. He's up to 8 points, 4 or 5 from the line. 22 points in the win versus Georgia back in 2015. Of course, Georgia, one of the hosts for EuroBasket 2022. And a lot of dribble there. Sherparit's trying to force his way into the key. Good defense by the Netherlands. Can they eat into the lead further? De Vries, step back 3. Good for the youngster, Key van der Verst de Vries. Playing his club basketball in Ostend, so he hasn't had the issues that they've been having in the Netherlands with their domestic league. He's been able to play and continue to play. And now another steal, Kloof. This is how they want to play, the Netherlands. They've got to get out and run, get Kloof some open looks, and get De Vries firing at 18 years old. Up fakes, have to bring it back out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Another pass almost stolen. Good look. Thomas van der Mars almost. Excuse me. Jean van Zergerin, almost the recipient there. Inbounds from the baseline. Can't get it in near, so he's going to have to throw it far. 5 seconds. De Jong. De Jong steps through on the 3. Oh my goodness! What a shot! Hail Mary, last chance saloon, and he knocks it down. And the Netherlands drag themselves back again. They down by 3. Inside, great pass, no finish from Spires. Netherlands can tie the game with a 3. Kloof. Can he get an opening? He can't. Backs down, Masamba. Step back, big moment. Just long. That was such a tough shot. And they've thrown it back. Kloof inside, jump hook, no good. And second chance, no good for Jean van Zegeren. Yeah, van Zegeren at the line. What a move by Worthy de Jong. It's worthy of another look. Spires' third foul. He's got to come out. The Swedish number 16. So Sweden take control, get their biggest lead of 9, and now Netherlands go on a 6-0 run. Very little to choose between them. On the power rankings, there's one place that Igor puts together. Power rankings, second edition. Again, you'll get all that on the website or on the app. But number 23 is Netherlands, 24 is Sweden. There's 32 teams trying to qualify for EuroBasket. 24 teams will be at EuroBasket, just 20 teams. 20 places up for grabs. Because obviously 4 of the teams that are in the qualification process are host nations. So 2-point lead for Sweden, and they have the ball. Pansart, he needs to get going again, the young Valladolid playing there now. Originally with Real Madrid, and the 3 is good. Alexander Lindqvist. And Sweden by 5. The 3-point shot used again as a positive weapon. 7 of 20 now, the Swedes, from behind the arc. Van der Vries has to round arm pass it out. Dribble moves just short, but they get the offensive rebound to the Netherlands. All the way back out to number 1, Van der Vries. Oh, and looked for the corner. Did Kloof. But his teammate had already cut to the basket. Another turnover for the Netherlands. They're up to 11 turnovers. Substitutions for Sweden. Another game for these teams in 2 days' time. Back here. At the Synodum Arena. Extra pass, attack by Lofberg. One-footed fadeaway. It's a couple now that have been short. One was partially blocked. That was just short, and Kloof loses possession. He just is desperate to get out in transition and put as much pressure on the defense as possible. And Tobias Borg is very quick himself. Great effort on the D. Really good sliding of the feet, hands up. Was he in position? I think he was still moving laterally. So be a foul against Tobias Borg. That's his second. And it'll be a baseline inbounds by De Vries. Standing well back from the sideline, from the end line. Oh, nice play, but they can't get it to go. That was wonderful execution, and they end up with a shot on the weak side. The Netherlands, but they just can't get it to go. Lindqvist's first foul for Sweden. And it's Mohamed Karazi playing his basketball with Feyenoord. No points for Karazi at the moment, but 6 rebounds, 2 steals to go with 3 turnovers. I think the referees are going to have a look at something. Let's just listen in to what they're saying.
The game clock was at 4 minutes, 57 seconds. 4 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
So the monitors have been consulted, and Karazi can take the free throw, which he misses. He is scoreless today, but doing a great job on the rebounds, and he's just too flat there. 5 minutes, 4 rebounds, 2 assists in the big win against Turkey back in February. 5-point lead for Sweden. Back and forth we go. Two teams, both at 1-1. Just points differential. Separating the two teams, and an offensive foul on the screen. Such a big part of the game, and you've got to be standing still. And Adam Ramstead set the screen, and he just moved his body from right to left and shoulder into the face of Guy van der Verst de Vries. Oh, nice job on the rip across there by De Jong. Shots up, and it's good for Kloof. That's a good sign for Netherlands. Kloof knocking down a 3, up to 11 points for the Dutch sensation. Lofberg back outside. Lindqvist. And Tobias Borg. This could be another offensive foul again with the screen of the handoff action. You've got to be so careful as the screener to be perfectly still. Let's check this out. Well, was it too much? Anyway, it's game day 3. Netherlands versus Sweden in Istanbul, the Istanbul bubble in Turkey. Penetrating kick, but that's a turnover, and here comes Pansar. He just can't get the elevation to finish. 2-point lead for Sweden, and Van der Vries getting stuck on the sideline, but he's okay, got it back. Left-hand pass, that's so dangerous. They get the ball back to Kloof. Elevates for 3, is just short. And Netherlands, really good hustle by Jito Kok. And they just can't get the offensive rebound. And this is bodies flying everywhere. This is a real battle underneath. Both teams pushing so hard for this win that would just be absolutely crucial in their chance of going to the EuroBasket finals. Sweden's last EuroBasket was 2013 when they were 13th. And for Netherlands, 2015. Juto Cock. Just gone off the boil with the last 3 free throws. Just had the 2 points. He's got 2 points today. In fact, he's got 4 points today, excuse me. That was his first attempt at the free throw, and that's short. But somebody may be in too early. A lane violation there. Got 26 years old, 2'6". Playing for Mechelen in Belgium. 1 point lead for Sweden. 3 minutes remaining. Netherlands are ahead of Sweden just on points differential. Sweden are 1 point ahead in this game. It couldn't be closer between these two nations. In the EuroBasket Qualifiers, shots up, and it's good, and it's a foul. Johan Lofberg, he's at it again. Big time moment just when the Netherlands get close. Pansar, simple pass, not so simple with the 3, but it goes down anyway. Closeout was too strong from Worthy de Jong. And after his amazing 3-pointer a little while ago on the step through, he fouls Lofberg on a 3-pointer of his own, and he knocks down the free throw. Massive moment for Sweden, just gives them some breathing space. 5-point lead for the Swedes. De Jong, guarded by Bull. Yannick Franke, they need him to get big now for 3. And he knocks it down right on cue. The Netherlands' top scorer today. And he's 2 of 3 behind the arc. Such a big moment in the game. Panzer, high screen from Ramstedt. Lofberg attacks. There's nowhere to go. Great hustling defense, suffocating defense. 3 on 2. Oh, they've dropped the ball initially. Inside, kicked out and deflected by Sweden. And just such effort and hustle by both teams, especially on the help. Really helping. The timing of the help is excellent. And that just causes confusion for the offensive player with the ball. And if your hands are up and active, and whether you're up high or to the side, if the person with the ball, player with the ball, can't see a clear route with the pass, they're going to panic and potentially turn it over. Nearly happened there for the Netherlands. Handoff. Leon Williams. Back outside. Hammick. Hammick left hand. Can't get it high enough and commits the foul. That's Hammick's second foul. Sweden are in team fouls. Netherlands have got 1 to give. And it's time out here. Netherlands lead 14-12 in this quarter. It's 54-52 to Sweden. Let's listen in.
On which side corner? Okay, in flash on the both side. And when you play pick and roll, and they go over, we move, keep in the corner, we move just the wing on the top. It's okay. So I can drive a kick. On defense, switch and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hito, you come blue. It's a long 5 screen. Okay, come on. Right there.
Just a couple of comparison stats that really stand out for the game so far. Netherlands 19-8 in points from turnovers. Points from the benches, good. Production from both teams, 30 to 28 in favour of the Netherlands there. But there's just 2 points separating these two teams. The lowest ranked by FIBA in the group, but they are producing some good basketball with different players from the two windows having to come in, especially Sweden having 6 new players in. But we're still getting high quality basketball here. Shots up from the free throw line, no good. That was Ramstedt with the missed shot. So, Pansar will inbound. And he just gets it in. Ball throws it up, just short. Had to get it up. Shot clock was expiring. Here comes Franca, having a great game. Back outside, Hammick. High screen from Chitokok. And the floater is just short, but great tip in. Chitokok, big time offensive tip. With Yannick Franca driving to the hoop, the help had to come across. They left Chitokok free for the offensive putback. Good help, great help towards the ball, perfect timing again. And, oh, what a block, but a whistle as well. More hustling, chase down defense. And Yannick Franca sort of brings the ball down and back and fouled by Panzer before the block. 1.95 m, Yannick Franca, and it's time out here in Istanbul.
It's a professional shot. Hey, let's regroup right now and be aggressive. The thing is that we're hesitating and we're shooting floaters. I mean, we don't want body contact. We're just shooting threes. I mean, and we're stepping back on the switch. Be aggressive on the switch. Space up and make it open shots or draw fouls. Hey, let's go, let's go. Finish good, boys. Finish good. Let's go.
So we're tied once again at 54. There's been 5 lead changes. Biggest lead for Sweden, 9. Biggest lead for the Netherlands, 4. Sweden have led for a lot more of this game, over 22 minutes now. Netherlands just for 3 minutes. Netherlands pull away. Excuse me, Sweden pull away. Netherlands have dragged themselves back into the game. And now they can take the lead. Again, behind Yannick Franca, who has been superb. And nothing but net. And pressure stays up the floor. That's a good tactic. Frank up to 17 points now, leading all scores. 2-point lead for the Netherlands. Inside. And could be a travel. Good defense by the smaller Worthy de Jong. He just stepped off. Lofberg was feeling for the contact. Armbar initially. Bounces. Then he just takes the armbar away, and Lofberg was looking for the contact. It wasn't there. So, 2-second differential between game and shot clock. Netherlands can extend their lead. Leon Williams pulls up, blocked. Great job by Lofberg, and they can't get the layup. Ball's loose. There is time. Not now. Christopher Sherapowicz was trying to dribble and look at the clock at the same time, just dribbled it off his foot. But exhilarating play here in Istanbul. Netherlands 56, Sweden 54. There's some of the stats. 15 of 20 now, Netherlands from the line. They take a good volume of free throws they're taking. Just look at some of the best action from the third quarter. Great help defense there, but there was a foul, but Van der Vries has been relatively quiet today until that moment. Just knocking down the shot. The 18-year-old, youngest player ever to play for the Dutch national team, made his debut at 16. And he plays a lot of minutes for coach Dario Zercha at Ostend in the Basketball Champions League and the Belgian League. Ostend really giving youth a chance there as we show some good highlights here from Sweden, and that was big. Worthy de Jong had just made an unbelievable three of his own. And Frank, I think I said in commentary, he needs to come up big, and he did exactly that. And they're so evenly poised. 2-point lead now for Netherlands. I said earlier, domestic league has been suspended in Holland. So the players playing in the Dutch league have had to keep themselves fit. They've had longer preparation time. They've had to keep themselves just training. They've been able to play contact basketball, obviously, in the training camp leading up to the EuroBasket qualifying window here in Istanbul. And now, with 1 quarter remaining, or more if required, if we need overtime, they lead Sweden by 2. Sherapowicz, that's tough. No good. Offensive rebound by Lindqvist. Back out to Pansa. Picks up his dribble. Pivots back to Pansa. Shot clock running down. And there's a foul on the floor. Pansa was running out of options there. And I think Sweden got bailed out to an extent by the foul there. Lofberg. Pansa, very physical. And what a move, left hand finish. Johan Lofberg just driving across the key at 45-degree angle, finishing of his left hand on the other side. Frank, Williams, de Jong, Hammick and Koch on the floor. Thank you to the graphics guys here at FIBA as Netherlands penetrate, kick, balls loose. Franke just, big time throwdown. This time Sherapowicz just drives to the basket. No one there to reject his shot. And he throws it down. Sweden by 2. Worthy de Jong. Shots off. Good help defense again on the help. Sherapowicz penetrate kick, but it was telegraphed somewhat. Frankie, just off. Good effort. Yannick Frankie, he is putting in a shift for his country today. Up against 2 players, then bounces off Alexander Lindqvist. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Franca playing with Nancy in the Pro B. In France. Averaging 5.7 points a game, 2.3 rebounds for Nancy. $19 points, 100% from the free throw line. And he was 6 of 6 against Turkey. So wonderful display of free throw shooting. So important, especially in these close games, and can't get any closer than this. Tied at 58 with 8:01 remaining in the fourth. Frankie. Almost lost. Williams has to pick the dribble up. Back out. Frankie. Back outside. Good for three. Great pass and movement. Shane Hammock knocks down a massive three. Netherlands by 3. Masamba. Sarah Powitz. Good defense by Hammock. Shot fake from the behind the arc. Great D without fouling. Unbelievable effort by the Netherlands. That's what you need to do. Good shot fake in the corner, but the help was waiting. There's the Turkish team waiting. They're up next against Croatia. Still 3-point lead for the Netherlands. Zitakok. Shots up, just off. Big rebound. That's massive by Yannick Franca. 1.95 m, and he used all of that for a massive score and big momentum swing here in favour of the Orange. The Netherlands lead by 5. Timeout. Sweden.
The problem is, again, the turnovers. You know what I'm saying? One job and one. Let's be positive. And then defensive rebounds. Now. Too much. Face guarding. Okay? On the make. Yes, if we make, we face guard Dijon, and we face guard Frankie. Got it? And Nick and Denzel. We're going to be aware of having. Okay? Watch out if they set a pick and roll. Okay? Just switch with these 2 guys. But with the other 2 move up and just close the collapse. Okay? The roll. I don't mind the shots out, and I don't want points in the lane. Got it? Next play. Let's go pop.
I hope you're enjoying the game here, the EuroBasket Qualifier. Between both 2 teams that are 1-on-1, and Netherlands just showing some great togetherness here. Can Sweden respond again? Biggest lead for the Netherlands now at 5. Borg. Good attack by Sharapovich, and he goes right to the hoop. Nothing could stop him there. And just looks at walking back a bit gingerly. Great attack at the closeout. Dijon completely spun round. That is tough. And technical foul, I guess. I thought that Should have been a foul called. Bench technical. And nothing but net, and Yannick Franke is on fire. Four-point lead for the Netherlands. 6:30 remaining in the fourth. EuroBasket qualifier for the EuroBasket tournament that will be played in 2022. It's the middle qualification window, just off left from Frankie, who just elevated above the defense there off the left-hand dribble. And lost by Masamba. Great dive on the floor by both teams, but Netherlands come up with it. Shane Hammick with a wonderful piece of defense there, sliding on the floor. Great intent by both teams. Spires got a hit in the face. Let's just check this out. Yeah, Hammick got there first. The Joost United star in the Netherlands. And we hope their domestic league can get restarted as soon as it's safe to do so. Some wonderful players on display here in orange. Both teams have played inspired basketball to get to this point at 1-on-1. Who's going to blink first? Frankie. Yannick Frankie, played by Bull. Shots up from deep, and it's good for three. What a shot. Big time three. Leon Williams. Excuse me, De Jong. Such precision on that three-point shot as there's an offensive foul. Spires, hands off. Pants up. What can he create? Tobias Borg. Spires, almost stolen from the weak side. Shots up. Terapovic! A wonderful ball move, an extra pass out to the wing. And Christopher Sharapovic. 16 points, 3 of 5 from behind the arc. And Frankie just short this time. But they get another offensive rebound. That's 17 offensive rebounds, 19 defensive rebounds. Shots up, just off by Shane Hammick. Pansar, high screen, not used by Anderson. Borg with the screen, off the screen, shoots it short, tough shot. Long rebound, Pansar. Inside to Sharapovic. And nice job by Sharapovic, just faking to go baseline and coming back the other way. And Frankie with the foul. Borg in motion, gets it in the corner. Shots up for three is good. Line drive three. Big time shot. Sharapovic again. He's up to 19 points. And it's a 1-point lead for the Netherlands. Wide open three is good. Both teams playing at a high level now. Leon Williams, the latest, joining the three-point party. 4-point lead for the Netherlands. Massive EuroBasket qualifier unfolding before our eyes here. Anderson, hands off. Sharapovic, he's been played way outside the three-point line now. Goes left-hand dribble all the way out, almost stolen. Anderson dribbles, kicks, Spires. Right on the buzzer, can't get it to go. that would have counted. I think he got it off just before the shot clock buzzer sounded there. They just chased them. Nice job by the Netherlands, chasing the three-point shooters off the three-point line, making them put the ball on the floor, and then the good help of the Netherlands continues. Williams. De Jong. Oh my! Tough spinning move, high off the glass. Netherlands are hitting some massive shots now just when they need it. 6-point lead for the Netherlands, their biggest lead. Frankie's fourth foul. They're not going to take him out. He's sliding his feet and his hands are out. Just still moving sideways. Sideline inbound. Tobias Borg. He needs to come up big. We feel Osherapovic. That was tough. Cutting hard to the ball. Just wasn't able to get a fully balanced shot off. Williams. Hand off. Back out to Williams, who's way outside the three-point line. Shot clock running down. They need to get it off, and they do! All the way to the basket. Shane Hammick coming up big for the Orange. Great attack at the closer. He knew exactly what was happening with the shot clock, and he got the layup off just in time. 8-point lead for the Netherlands. This is big in the context of the game. Massive for the Netherlands. Can Sweden respond? Borg, shot clock's running down. He needs to get it off, and he can't get it to go, but they get the offensive rebound with Spires doing a great job there. Spires to the free throw line. That's 15 offensive rebounds now for Sweden. Spires, 2 meters 10, 26-year-old playing at Obradaro. Five points tonight, 8 rebounds. That's 6 offensive rebounds, 2 defensive. Great hustle by him, by both teams, but they need to knock down the free throws or get the rebound. They do neither, Sweden. 2 minutes remaining. 8-point lead for the Orange. I guess for them, a lot of these Dutch stars just happy to be out here playing. Pass is in and it's good. Gito Koch just forcing his way up. Strong body, strong mind. 10-point lead, the biggest lead of any team in the contest this afternoon. Panzer just can't get that to go. He's missed a couple of those, but Spires with another offensive rebound, and he's fouled. That's big for Sweden. Panzer's had a few when he's just hung in the air, but he just can't get it high enough off the glass. But Spires had no problem getting high enough. And he knocks down the free throw. A bit of full court pressure. Under 90 seconds remaining as Gito Koch throws it down. And is that the moment that there's just enough daylight between these two teams? 3-point play by Spires. Great pass by Hammick. And Gito Koch throws it down. 7-point buffer for the Netherlands, but Sweden have hit some big shots. Who's going to stand up tall next for the Swedes? Serapovic, free throw line, jump shot, just falls out, and he goes for his own offensive rebound. Let's see who this is last off. Kloof goes for the rebound. Brings it behind his head initially and it gets knocked out. And it is Netherlands' ball from the baseline. Full court pressure now from Sweden as they have to. They need the ball. And it goes in and back to the inbounder. Kloof. They've got to chase. They've got to chase Sweden. They've got fouls to give as well. And they get the steal on the halfway line. Perfect defense. Panzer, he needs to make this one. He doesn't. That was massive. He's just missed 3 almost identical shots, the young Swedish star. Just 20 years old at 1.88 m. .51 seconds remaining. It's a timeout. The Netherlands are almost there. A big win awaits them if they can hold on for the next 51 seconds. They got a 7-point lead. Let's listen in.
When you read double down on the trap, close and pass, and then one dribble open. It's okay. I'm all. Now, inbound. Listen, inbound. Sideline. Shalom. Inbound. Okay. Yana, Shane, Quito. Yana, you move like that. It's okay. You are not Leon. You Shane, Flair, and you Leon to receive the ball. Quito.
Both teams have put on a great display here, but I really like the way Holland have integrated the new players coming in, and they've had such a big influence on the game, but no bigger than Yannick Franca. 22 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and the 3 turnovers. But they've been sharing the ball really well, and it was nice for Jisoo Kok, who does a lot of the graft and the dirty work, rebounding and defense and screens, getting that nice easy score. More pressure. They just keep moving the ball so it beats the defender before they can get there. Almost steps on the half, and he does. They don't want to be going backwards. Shane Hammock with a turnover there. Just good angling defense there by Sharapovic, showing him the timeline or the halfway line. Timeout, Sweden.
Rebounding from here. Only thing I want is Jobe, Nick, Alex, rebounding with Chris. Okay? You want to cut? Alright? Alex, you go get Jobe. Quickly central pick and roll. Okay, Jobe? Got it? Pick and roll. Leave the pick and roll. Leave. Okay, we need to go try to draw a foul in the big. Okay? And then we press again. Okay, I got no more timeout. Let's go.
A simple equation for the Swedes. They get the ball now. They need to score and immediately into a press, as coach Hugo Munez said. No more timeouts, so they're going to have to think it on the floor. So sideline inbound. Can Sweden get a good look and push Netherlands all the way? Borg almost loses his feet, and the shot is just short from behind the arc from Sharapovic. Inspires back to the line. Of course, plays his club basketball with Sharapovic. Now Obradara. More pressure on the inbound. 5-point lead now for Netherlands. And they lose the ball. And they keep it in play. Good job, Sherparitz and Spires, the two teammates in the ACB. And they get the score. This is not over. This is not over, folks. 3-point lead for the Netherlands. Great defense by Sweden. Pressing in the front court. Hustling down the loose ball. And Netherlands have lost their composure. And it's timeout now, Netherlands. Let's listen in.
Inbound, yes. You have a move. Guard, and you're the second pass. Safety. Okay, on the opposite. Come here. It's okay. Good. Now, from the baseline. Quito. It's okay. Leon, you move like that. To receive the ball. It's okay. From the top. Charlotte, on the weak side. Quito, you stay in front of the inbounder. Okay? And Shane, you over there. Yannick inbound. Shane, over there. It's okay. Long pass.
Hey, let's go! Let's go, guys. Come on, man.
So Kloof knocks down one of two of the free throws. Shots up from deep, just short. Offensive rebound, Spires. And the shot's good. Borg knocks down the three. 1 point lead for the Netherlands. And a quick foul. What a three by Borg. He's been quiet for quite a while, but he wasn't quiet there. And Netherlands had the 7 point lead. And the referees are going to go to the monitor. They're not mic'd up for these particular games. So let's see what they're going to look at. I assume it's for the time. And again, as I've said many times, the two teams cannot be separated. Great three from Bulgars. Williams tried to close out too late. And let's just see, ball's in, and immediate foul. So they've just got to see what exactly was on the clock when that foul was committed. Sweden have played this really well ever since they went down. 7 points on the Jito Cook dunk. They've put on the press, they've got some steals, they've made some scores, and then Borg has hit the big three. On top of that, Spires made a three-point play as well. (2015) was the last time Netherlands were at EuroBasket. (2013) for Sweden. Won Olympics in 1988. No World Cups for Sweden. 10 EuroBaskets. And it's an intentional. They're looking at the foul itself. Of course, it was a grab. There was no way he was going to get the ball. And Kloof makes no mistake, gets up on his toes, heels off the ground for that free throw. But he misses the second again. He's made one of two. And it's a 2-point game, but the Netherlands have possession. It's going right to the wire. Can the Netherlands get it in bounds? Can Sweden foul quick enough? And they didn't foul. And time expires. I would have thought Sweden may well have fouled there. Immediately, they didn't. Hands up on the shot. Final score here. Netherlands 78, Sweden 76. And there's some of the game stats. 40% from two, 38% from three, 50% from two for the Netherlands. And the free throw shooting was a good effort. 40 rebounds, 38 for Netherlands, 38 for Sweden. 14 and 19 assists for Sweden. Great effort on the offensive rebounds. 17 offensive rebounds for Netherlands. Top scorers, 22 to Frankie, 21 to Sherapowicz. It's been a great game, full of entertaining play. But the Orange march on. They win by 2. As we look at just looking at the highlights, and some great play on both teams. Van der Verst just doing his thing. Bit quiet today, but he's only 18 years old, learning from these other players and being able to share the floor with Yannick Franke and training, what was he, training camp, and the ref still speaking to coach Hugo Muniz there. But some big shots. 11 of 29 for 3 for Sweden, 8 for 27 for the Netherlands, but 25 of 61 for 2. 27 of 69 for 2 for Sweden. And Sweden 11 of 14 from the free throw line, 20 of 27 for the Netherlands, and that in the end was the difference, and often is. Free throws in pressure situations. Even though Kloof made 2 of 4 down the stretch, Yannick Franke 10 out of 10 was a massive reason, amongst the other things that he did so well, that the Netherlands have prevailed here, and they go to 2-1. And these teams will meet again in Sweden or in a central venue bubble in February. Netherlands play Turkey on Sunday, and Sweden play Croatia. Croatia are unbeaten. It's Turkey, Croatia up here on this court next. Non-stop basketball on livebasketball.tv all weekend in the EuroBasket Qualifiers. And that's wonderful, worthy de Jong. He hit one amazing three on the step through, but that was just catch and shoot, and that's from way downtown for Sharepovich. They've got a talented team, and that's really smart by Shane Hamming. They've got a really talented team, have the Netherlands, and they are so pleased. Really disruptive time for them, no domestic league due to the coronavirus, and they win big. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the action here. I've certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. Netherlands have been victorious. They've beaten Sweden 78-76. Stay tuned on livebasketball.tv. Basketball right through the rest of the afternoon and the whole of the weekend. Just to finish off, we'll look at the group, how it looks now. Netherlands are top. Croatia, Turkey play next. Sweden are in third, where they started the game. Croatia, Turkey at 7 o'clock local time. And I will bid you farewell. It's Graham Hiscock signing off. Hope you've enjoyed the game.